Amazing tips for better sleep that actually works without side effects. It's a holistic way of treating sleep problems. Disturbed sleep can turn into a nightmare that haunts you during waking hours. Not only does it have you dragging the next day, it can also negatively affect your pupper-like qualities such as memory, concentration, and mood. If that wasn't enough, disturbed sleep can also put you at risk for some seriously heavy-hitting health issues like depression, obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. But fear not, my slumber-seeking friend, there are some easy, natural fixes that can improve your sleep and help you conquer your dreams once again. You'll be sleeping like a baby, minus the crying and the need for a diaper change, in no time. So watch the entire video, all right? You got a deal? Let's get started on this video, baby. Before we start, remember to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and to our newsletter at SugarMDs.com for personalized recommendations. Now, let's talk about insomnia. The pesky sleep monster wreaks havoc on your peaceful slumber. It is a complex health problem that shows up as poor sleep quality or frustration with sleep quantity, wrestling with the Sandman, or playing a never-ending game of catch me if you can with sleep. And guess what? It is not just a problem for night owls, but it tends to strike as we age, hitting the ladies more than the gents, unfortunately. But wait, there is more. It is not only our bodies that are responsible for the sleepless nights. Oh no, the medical disorders like heart problems, we call them cardiopulmonary issues in medicine, neurodegenerative disorders like nerve problems, psychiatric problems, also snatch away our precious sleep time. And if that wasn't enough, those sneaky culprits, what are they? Medications, substances like caffeine, alcohol, glucocorticoids, diuretics, antidepressants. They love to join the insomnia party and make sure we stay up all night long. So next time you find yourself tossing and turning, cursing the sleep gods, remember that insomnia is a tricky beast with many disguises. But fear not, there are ways to defeat it and reclaim your peaceful sleep. Let's talk about some sleep hygiene first. First things are first, right? Important part of healthy sleep. All right, so here is a funny and engaging version for you. Let's tackle those sleep habits of yours, shall we? Here's what you should be doing during the day. Make sure you get your fair share of sunlight. Now, you don't have to move to Florida with me, but no napping, my friend. And remember, avoid anything that may cause your beautiful sleep to get all jumbled up. Think caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, pseudoephedrine when you get a cold, right? And please, no hardcore workouts or stuffing your face with too much food before bedtime. And lastly, let's keep the emotions in check. Save those upsetting activities or conversations with your spouse or whoever for another time. And now, when it's time or it's bedtime, get ready for some serious relaxation. Establish a chill and fun bedtime routine that lasts for a good half an hour. And hey, it is for some association. Let your mind know that the bed and the bedroom are dedicated to sweet, sweet slumber. Keep things quiet and dark in that sacred sleeping space of yours. And of course, consistency is key. Try your best to stick to a regular bedtime and waking up time. We don't want you tossing and turning for more than 20 minutes in that bed of yours. And don't spend more than 8 hours total in bed, all right? That's it. And one last thing, ditch that screen time. I hope you're not watching me at 2 o'clock in the morning right now. No TV, no computer or tablet or phone. That's right, it is just you and your dreams tonight. I hear you saying, I need something to drink before hitting the hay. Well, hold off on the booze. It messes with your sleep. Instead, how about some warm milk, unless you're a diabetic or something, but the better, chamomile tea or some tart cherry juice. Now, there is not much scientific evidence that this will work or these drinks will work for everybody, but hey, no harm in giving them a shot because it works for a lot of people. Now, legend has it that warm milk has these nifty chemicals that mimic the effects of tryptophan on the brain. You know tryptophan? It's like brain's VIP ticket to the sleepy zone, as it helps produce serotonin, which gets the sleep-wake party going. And chamomile tea. It's got some awesome flavonoids that apparently give a little hello to that benzodiazepine receptors, like Ambien or some other long-acting benzodiazepines, like Xanax is a short-acting one, but ditch them because chamomile tea hits the same receptors. They're like bouncers of sleep-wake transition. Plus, no caffeine, like those sneaky green tea or Earl Grey varieties. Avoid them. Now, there is more. Tart cherry juice might just help with melatonin production and keep your sleep cycle in check. So give these nighttime elixirs a whirl and see if they work for your sleep magic. And cheers to a good night's rest. All right, listen up, folks. Let me tell you a little secret. All right, exercise is not just good for your body, but it also works wonders for your sleep. And here's the best part. Scientists still scratching their heads trying to figure out exactly why. They're supposed to be smart, right? What are they doing? Well, what we do know is that the moderate aerobic exercise gives you more of that delicious deep sleep we all crave. But hey, timing is everything. You gotta be smart about it. Now, aerobic exercise releases pretty cool chemicals called endorphins, and they are like a little energizer bunnies that keep you wide awake. No wonder you feel like a superhero after a good run. And hold on, there is more. Exercise can even heat up your body's engine. And yeah, that spike in your core body temperature sends a signal to your body it is time to kickstart the day. So, if you are tossing and turning at night, try avoiding a workout within 2 hours of bedtime. Now, let's get out there and break a sweat, shall we? Your body and sleep will thank you later, my friends. And when it comes to getting a good night's sleep, there are also some supplements that if you're wondering that if I'm going to talk about, they can actually snooze like a champ. Imagine a delightful blend of lemon balm, hops extract, chamomile, valerian root, passion flower extract, GABA, L-tryptophan, and some melatonin. Like, for example, lemongrass balm acts as a natural sedative, making your muscles relaxed, while the chamomile reduces stress levels and brings on the sleepiness. And let's not forget about valerian root. It is an ancient remedy for insomnia and a key ingredient in SugarMD sleep support blend, which is, if you're interested, you should check out sugarmds.com for that amazing sleep support capsules that contain all of these goodiness in one. They can say goodbye to tossing and turning, and it can say hello to sweet dreams. All right, listen up, folks. When it comes to keeping your cool, you have got to play it smart. Picture this. The ideal temperature for your thermostat is between 65 and 72 degrees. But hey, we're not done yet. Now let's talk about the ladies who are going through menopause and have those lovely hot flashes. Ladies, listen closely. Make that room as cool as an ice cube and slip into some comfy cotton and breathable fabrics before hitting the hay. Trust me, you will thank me later. And picture this. It is the dead of night and you have got the sudden urge to go. But wait, before you reach for that light switch, hold on. Did you know that the light from your smartphone can mess with your sleep? It is true, but here is the thing. It's not just your phone that's the culprit. Your bathroom light can also be a sleep disruptor. So what's the solution, you ask, right? Well, the latest recommendation is to grab yourself a trusty flashlight. Yep, that's right. Embrace your inner adventurer and use that flashlight instead of turning all the lights on. Besides being a cool and mysterious way to navigate through the darkness, I hope you don't get shut at night by your husband going to the restroom thinking that there's a thief in the house, but it also causes less visual disruption for everybody. And here's a little heads up. If you do end up waking for a late night bathroom break, don't panic if it takes you a while to doze off again. It is totally normal. So next time you're faced with the dilemma of answering nature's call in the middle of the night, remember to keep it dark and use that handy flashlight and give yourself a little extra time to drift back off to dreamland. All right there. So when it comes to battling insomnia, after trying all of the above, remember a little something called CBTI, which is Cognitive Behavioral Therapy Intervention. It is the way to go sometimes. It's like the superhero of therapies, but first line of defense before any medication. This powerhouse treatment involves a mix of cognitive therapy to tackle those pesky beliefs and expectations about sleep, or educational interventions like sleep hygiene tips, and some behavioral interventions to top it all off. We are talking about sleep restriction therapy, stimulus control therapy, even relaxation techniques. Now, CBT comes in different flavors too. So you can get it through individual or group therapy. You can get online modules or even good old written materials. And here's the best part. CBT totally outshines those medication-driven approaches and rocks a low risk of side effects. Now, if you want a more streamlined version of CBTI treatment, we have got something for you. It's called Brief Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia. As the name suggests, it is a quick and efficient approach that zeroes in on the behavioral components. Now, we are talking about sleep restriction, stimulus control, and sleep hygiene. We talked about some of these before, right? But some of these has to be addressed by professionals like counselors or psychiatrists. It's like a shortcut to better sleep and so much more convenient than popping those pills. Now, that's what I call value, guys. So let's talk about the world of over-the-counter medications for insomnia. So that's these are like the sneaky little things we often reach for when counting sheep just won't cut it. And we think that they will help us. Like we have got anticholinergics or antihistaminic medications like your lovely Unisom, ZQuil, Tylenol PM, Advil PM, or Benadryl. The list goes on. But hold your horses, because evidence supporting the use of these sleep aids is about as limited as one night only Broadway show. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine even found no evidence to recommend any of the over-the-counter medications due to the pesky anticholinergic side effects and daytime sleepiness that will just won't quit. Now, listen up, folks. Even though they're called as OTC, oh my God, over-the-counter, right? It's easy. These bad boys are still medications. So why not try some natural remedies we have already discussed, right? You know, the ones that won't make you question your existence the next day. Plus, here's an eye-opener for you. There is a growing body of evidence linking long-term anticholinergic use to an increased risk for dementia. Yikes. Nobody wants that. Now, I'm not playing the age card here, but older adults might want to steer clear of antihistaminics. Why? Well, because the risk for side effects is so magnified in our experienced crowd. But fear not, my friends, because we have a glimmer of hope called melatonin, right? This little wonder might just help fix those pesky circadian rhythm disruptions with a much more favorable side effect profile than our previous contenders like the over-the-counter medications. And that's why in the SugarMD sleep support at sugarmds.com, we combine different herbs to help you instead of overloading you with one single thing. Like most of the time, melatonin itself will not work by itself. So it's good to have a habit of combining, getting your sleep hygiene together, everything right. And I must confess, the data supporting the efficacy of melatonin is not the best. But sometimes you just gotta take a leap of faith, right? So, dear followers, when it comes to over-the-counter sleep aids, again, tread lightly and know your options. And remember, a good night's sleep is worth its weight in gold. So let's navigate this complex world of sleep aids with caution, shall we? And that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to our channel and our newsletter for personalized recommendations. So subscribe here and go to sugarmds.com to subscribe for our newsletter so you can get daily personalized recommendations. I'll see you later. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.